Good afternoon, good Tuesday. Are you well? Are you well? Are you ready to go for a full day on Crafters TV? Well, I'm ready, so I hope you're ready. Although I say I'm ready, I've only got Wake Up Call today. However, I do have a lot of prep for shows coming up over the next week or so. But anyway, enough about that. We have got our Tuesday lineup for you, where we're going to be delving into a masterclass. We've got Jan. She's going to be in the building soon for the remaining of the day, where she's going to be taking over from me. So she's going to be here with a masterclass, which is 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, or 7 a.m. Pacific Time. She's going to come back later on with a lunch party as well, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time or 11 a.m. Pacific Time, where she's going to put her take on some of our crafty goodies when it comes to Crafters TV and Crafters Companion. But Jan couldn't do it alone, Debbie couldn't do it alone, Fiona couldn't do it alone, I can't do it alone. We need someone that can give me a helping hand over the next hour and a half, and he's come back again, so much so that we've agreed that we're going to do it all over again on Saturday. All day together on Saturday on Crafters TV. It's Joe.
How are you, Craig? So glad to be back with you. Another fun day, it seems, here on Crafters TV. Yes, Super Saturday on Saturday. I'm super excited about that. I think it might be a bit warm for those foil shirts, though, don't you?
I think so.
We're going to have to really get that aircon cranked up. We're going to wear those.
Absolutely. Actually, that's a really good point. Just very quick to let you know. So on Saturday, I think is it Craft House? Or one of the 3 p.m. shows. So it's Craft House, which is all about the foil press. We do have certain products on for the foil press, but we're kind of going to make it in at Foil Press 101. So I'll give you more details throughout the week about if you've got any questions, any queries about the foil press, then what we can do is we can focus on that. 7 o'clock here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time. That's Saturday, Craft House, all about the foil press.
And is it a craft along on Saturday as well?
We've got a craft along as well.
Do you know what? So here's this Super Saturday. I think maybe I'll join you in the craft along with you. What do you reckon?
Well, I think you'll enjoy it because Nature Garden.
The bees.
Oh no, we've already done that.
No.
Debbie's not that long.
The gnomes. Ah, yeah, okay then. Right, let's do it. It's going to be a Super Saturday. There's going to be shiny shirts, there's going to be crafting along, there's going to be play your crafts right. We've got a whole week of stuff to get on with before then as well.
I know, we do.
And so much stuff happening in today's show as well. And today, it's Tenner Tuesday, Craig.
Wow.
£10 or $10 can get you a whole host of awesome stuff over on the website. I've just picked up a few. What kind of awesome stuff? Well, I just picked out a few bits that are over there. There's a whole category for it. Go over to the homepage of the website, craftscompanion.co.uk.com.au. You can't miss it. There's loads of things on here. How about creator card dies on there? I've got double-sided dies I can see. Spectrum Noir products over there. And also, only one of my favourite ever paper pads, £10, $10. Only for today though, Tenner Tuesday. It's happening all day over on the website. So make sure you do that. And also, do you ever rock out, Craig?
Rock on!
Yeah.
Closest thing to the rock I get is Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Ah, okay. Well, it's International Rock Day today. Not like pebbles and stones as I thought it was yesterday.
No.
Or sticks of rock. No, rock music. So I want to know in the comments today, who your favourite? Are you a rocker? Do you love rock music? Who's your favourite rock band? Have you got any pictures of you rocking out? You can send them to us and you can do that. I feel very Spinal Tap when I do that more than like a genuine rocker, but you can send them to studio@craftscompanion.co.uk. That's where you can send those into. I think it's going to be a fun show, Craig.
It's definitely going to be a fun show. That's for sure. Closest to rock I'd like to listen to is AC/DC, Are You Ready for a Good Time? Or Highway to Hell. It's also a good one as well.
It is, there's some good
ones. I like that, some good ones.
My favourite rock song, of course, Hard Rock Hallelujah by Lordi, who won the Eurovision Song Contest for Finland. The other one I love, of course, the Eurovision winning song this year for Italy was also a rock song by Maneskin. There you go. They're my two favourites, Craig.
Any more? Is that it? Well, we'll
I
get
mean,
a bit
there are
festive.
more rock-based Eurovision songs. We might talk about those as we go through the show. Who knows?
We might do. Knowing you, you probably will do. Get your emails in then, get your stories in as well. But here we go. Let's have a look at what we've got coming up on Wake Up Call today, which will actually be our very first demonstration. Christmas tree. Oh no, it's not. It's Christmas tree stamp set. 8 elements in total. You can see them on your screen right now. $29.94 here in the UK. $41.70 for you guys stateside. However, if you are platinum, that's going to come down to $23.95 or $33.36. Now with these ones here, saving 25%, it actually works out as you buy 6 and you get 2 free. And they launched on the 11th. Now these are super cool. I only got my hands on them the other day and I was so surprised in a good way as to how much Christmas sentiment you can get within the shape of a tree. Really, really well done and really, really well thought out when it comes to the product development team. So that's going to be part of a masterclass that's coming up within the next show with Jan and Joe, which is 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time. But it is, however, one of my picks for the day, and it's going to be the very first demonstration that we're going to do in a few moments or two. Talking about demonstrations. What we're then going to be doing is we're going to be having a look at some more stamps. More stamps is going to give you more sentiments, but on a bigger scale as well. You can really make them the focal point, as you can do with the Christmas trees we've seen a moment ago. But what you can do is you can then split them up. You can then do them on the front of the card, the inside of your cards if you want. But these are the brush, letter and stamp collection. Now within this one here, because it's a stamp collection, you can see on the screen 4 of them are Christmas, 4 are non-Christmas. In each set, you're actually getting 2 stamps because you overlay them to get the brush effect. We'll show you them just shortly as it's one of my picks, so we're going to be demoing them later on in the show. You've got 16 elements in total, $47.94 here in the UK. For you guys stateside, $59. There's
Dolls.
dollar, that
You
was it,
dolls.
yeah. Guys and dollars. $59.70, or if you are platinum, that comes all the way down to $38.35 or $47.76. These ones also work out that you're buying 6 and you're getting 2 free within the bundle. And the Happy Holidays is a Crafters TV/web exclusive. I was beyond chuffed at that one because you guys stateside, you say Happy Holidays a lot. We don't, but we are staying it more and more, but we do love to include it on our cards and projects. You guys get it every single year. We very rarely do we get anything Happy Holidays related. So for us to get it here in the UK and Europe as well, really is something very special. So that is a web exclusive, web/CTV exclusive within that one there. But it does work out as you're saving 25%, and that one also launched on the 12th of July if you missed them back then. But that's also going to be a part of the masterclass with Jan and Joe later on in the day, and that is your brush, letter and stamp collection. So we've gone from stamps to stamps, then we're going to go into, no, not stamps, dies. We're going to go into our Centerpiece die collection. Now you guys adored, loved, just beamed with excitement when we got our all occasions one in because they're so fun to get creative with. So this is now the Christmas take on them. So this is the Christmas Centerpiece die collection. 6 die elements and you're getting 6 sheets of acetate. Now I am going to walk around just briefly to see it is your heat acetate. Pointless giving me the cards because I could have just read my cards and it would have told me on there, but do you know what, hey ho, if I can do it the hard way, I will do. It's heat proof acetate that you're getting within them. So if you've seen any heat embossing onto the acetate lately, then you can do that with any stamps that you've got, or you might want to pop them in as a bit of a panel on the background. Although it's heat-proof acetate, not as thick when it comes to a heavyweight acetate, which is usually round about 220 microns. So for this one, I wouldn't necessarily be using it as a card blank and a card base, but you can start to do all your different techniques as well, including foiling on it 32. So that one is your Centerpiece die collection. £41 here in the UK, $50 for you guys stateside. But if you are platinum, then that does come all the way down to £32.80 or $40. You're saving over 20% on that one there. So whether you are going to be doing your stamping with your Christmas trees, you're going to do some stamping with your brush lettering, or you're going to do some die cutting with these centerpieces, all of these are going to be featured throughout. The featured throughout masterclass is going to kind of continue into the later on show on Launch Party, which Joe will explain. Well, it's basically one big show, but we've split it into two that Joe will explain in a little bit more detail very, very shortly. But that's masterclass 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time with Jan and Joe. And then later on in the day, it's Launch Party, also with Jan and Joe, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time. So whether it's pounds, whether it's dollars, whether it's euros, crafterscompanion.co.uk here in the UK.com for you guys stateside.eu for you guys across Central Europe. That is a place that you want to go. It's the start of the week as well, Tuesday, so that just means there's lots of nice new fresh stuff on our website as well. Some newbies coming along, new products coming along, new Christmas stuff coming along. Always check the tabs on that as well when it comes to download sections as well. So there really is lots, Joe, that you can find across on our website.
There is so much. Cheryl on YouTube wants to know, what is a stick of rock? And I'm thinking,
I love rock.
I love a stick of rock. But really, I mean, how do you actually describe what a stick of rock is? Essentially, it is a multi-coloured, hard, like sweet, hard candy,
yeah.
But it's like a cylinder shape, it's rolled. And when it's made traditionally, it's like made in a big sheet and then it's rolled. But what happens is you go to places and it has, so say you went to, I don't know, let's say
Blackpool,
Whitby for the weekend, you get a piece of rock and in the candy it actually has the name of the town written in it and it's all multicoloured striped. It's really, really gorgeous. Go and have a little look at it online, but not until after the show, of course. Now, something else that I want to talk to you about is something we launched just yesterday. It is, of course, this week's Get It, Got It, Good. This week's is the Gemini Midi. Now this small but mighty machine, it has a 6x9 inch cutting platform on here. It's a folder based system as well, which is awesome. So it means if you're new to crafting, no sandwich combinations for you to worry about. Now not only do you get the machine, you will also get 100 bonus points too, making it, of course, this week's Get It, Got It, Good. It could be Get It, Got It, Gone. So if you want it, definitely grab it. Craig really put the cat amongst pigeons yesterday and told us that he believes it's now his favourite machine. His Gemini Junior is going to be absolutely fuming. Loads of people tuning in, Craig, today and saying hi from all over. Jerry's in from Southern Maryland. Kathy's in from Illinois. Suzette's complimenting me on my nice bright shirt. Thank you, Suzette. Cheryl says apparently we are her favourite duo. That's always nice to hear. Kathy says Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer is her favourite rock song. It is it World Rock Day today, Georgina? International Rock Day. Rock and Roll Day. Pamela says, oh gosh, Joe, I've got so many faves. Def Leppard, Queen, The Who, Aerosmith, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, Poison, Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters and Def Leppard are definitely my favourites. Do you know what? Foo Fighters are one of my favourite bands. I've had the pleasure of seeing the Foo Fighters live on a number of occasions. Oh. They are amazing. Yeah, let us know. It is International Rock Day, so let us know in the comments who your favourite rock acts are. And also, if you've got any pictures of you rocking out at a rock gig, then email them into us, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Don't forget as well about Tenner Tuesday, a whole host of amazing products over on the website for £10 or $10. There's a whole section there on the website. You'll see it on the home screen. You really cannot miss it. But so much coming up in the show today. Where are we going to kick things off then, Craig?
We are going to be having a look at the Christmas tree stamps here before we go into a demo. And these really are smart because you've got the Christmas tree shape, but you have got some very well-known Christmas sentiments within the middle of the tree shape. So this one is your Christmas tree stamp collection where you've got 8 elements 8 stamps. $29.94 here in the UK, $41.70. Now it's saving 25%. However, if you come into the platinum tier, that comes down to $23.95 or $33.36. So really good additional saving on that one there. But then you can do additional things such as, you know, stamping onto your cardstock that we're going to do in a minute. You can do your distressed backgrounds by doing your misters, all these sorts of things. Do them onto heat-proof acetate if you go for the centerpieces. Lots of different things as well. But what we can do is let's show you these boards that we've got. So we've got the stamps on one side and how they stamp on the other. Now it's not just the sentiment. The Christmas tree is actually filled out with kind of like your acorns and your holly leaves and your boughs and your berries, etc. Throughout your images. They are all different. So we've got It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, which I can never say it without actually wanting to sing it. But you've got that mixture of bells and candy canes and stars within this one. Then we've got Merry Christmas, and just down at the bottom, which makes the base of the tree, it says Happy New Year. And this one has got some more stars, but it's got the stocking, the present, the Santa hat, as well as Rudolph right at the very top there. I say it's Rudolph. I think it's Rudolph.
And where is he?
Right at the top.
It could be any of them.
It could be
It looks like Prancer to me.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Well, you would be different, wouldn't you? I say black, you say white. And then this one here, that's a star. What would you call that, Joe?
Stella.
Stella. Okay,
Yeah,
Stella.
the Italian
star.
word for star.
Okay. Oh, check you out.
I know. Mi dispiace, mio italiano non è molto buono.
Absolutely, couldn't agree with you more. This one says, "'Twas the night before Christmas," and that's what we're actually away to be using in a moment or two. We've got oh no, stop it, Craig. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Now these little elements you can start to do your fussy cutting and decoupaging, which I would absolutely be inclined to do. And then we've also got "'Tis the season to be jolly."
La 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 la.
So really nice singing there, nice tune to it, you know, just
maybe
you look like a
International
pop
Rock Day we
star.
should change it up. It should be like fa la 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 la.
Rock on! Yeah! Yeah, maybe not. I'll stick to the Christmas themes. So you've got that one there. So you've got the baubles as well as the little additional stars and the gingerbread man or woman within that one here. Then we've also got Season's Greetings, so a really nice ribboned effect there to be filling out that greetings too. So all in relatively different Christmas tree shapes. Oh, I've got one more. And then we've also got May Your Days Be Merry and Bright. A little bit more of a slender tree on this one here with the little angel right on the top that you can see here. So nice small cards, DL cards if you want to. If you can go large as well if you want to.
You know what they'd be great for, Craig?
What's that?
You know what I'm going to say?
I know what you're about to say.
Going to be great for a tag.
Tag. It's going to be good for the tag, they are. But whether you want to use them as the tag, the front of the card, the inside of the card, good thing with sentiments like these is they could be for the front or, you know, the inside if you want. But if you're wanting to then chop them down and you can create fun and funky cards, such as these ones here, then you can do. But then if you want to do concept cards as well, so it's actually the center of your cards, then you can. But then if you like to do models as well, then you can start to incorporate that into your model making, your three-dimensional making too. So there's another idea. But then your split cards too. Look at this one here. Your concept ones too. Lots of different things that you can do. Heat embossing, do different tones as well if you want. And here's another different take as well to one of our little pyramid triangle cards. How gorgeous does that look, black with heat embossed with gold? Really works, an absolute treat. So you've got the 8 that you can choose from. I would say the best bundle is always the full bundle that you can see on the screen. So with that on the screen, the details on the screen that you can see everything there when it comes to the Christmas tree, it works out you're saving 25%, but also works out as though you're buying 6 and you're getting 2 for free. And these ones launched on the 11th of July. So not that long ago, but if you did miss them, or maybe at the time, you know, you couldn't actually reach to go for that spend at the time, maybe, you know, you've had a payday or something sins, or maybe you just want to treat yourself. We've got them back today.
Well, it's Treat Yourself Tuesday, Craig.
It is indeed. What perfect way. And for that one as well, for a stamp set that does the front of the card, the inside of the card, but like decorates on the side as well, you can then hand pick little bits, fussy cut, die cut, layer up, all these different things within that price area, $23.95 or $33.36 if you're platinum, is a really, really good price. And you might not know this, Joe, but Christmas comes round every year.
Does it?
And these sayings and these phrases and these verses are going to be coming round every single year. So you'll be able to use them.
Every single year?
Exactly.
Amazing.
Exactly.
I love that for you, Craig.
So that's it's a nice way to just always remember it. It's things with Christmas, you know, using them year in, year out. So let's go for the 'Twas the Season Before Christmas. So I've got some of my white smooth stamping card here, Joe. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it within the middle here. Now, I've got one done and trimmed down. So it doesn't need to be a specific size at the moment, just long enough so it's going to fill my stamp. And something like this, I do like to use my 8x8 stamping platform so that I can get a nice, crisp, clean impression. But also, if I do miss any little bits, then what I can do is come back, reapply my ink, give it another impression, and you know that you're going to be absolutely spot on with your sentiment image. So
nice that there's a nice variation of fonts within here as well,
exactly,
Craig. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, you think about it, you got 8 stamps that are the same shape. You could think to yourself, well, you know, they're going to be very similar or very samey, but they're not, are they? I think it's the way the fonts have laid out, the details that you've got in there. And I was talking about yesterday, the other day when we launched them, that it would be really great. You don't want to make like the same card for everyone at Christmas, do you?
No.
You don't want to give one to Bet and one to Joan, and then Bet goes round to Jones and she says, oh, you know, Mary gave me exactly the same card. No one wants that to happen. But it's nice to create your cards in a theme. So whilst you maybe not giving everyone the same card, people could see that, you know, the card had come from you. I think that is a really nice way to put your Christmas cards together.
It is, yeah, because as I say time and time again, what you need, Joe, is you need your Christmas cards to be really quick, but you don't want to lose that elegance, that loveliness to them, the detail to them. And by enabling yourself to do really quick cards but still look lovely, you will have to be quite repetitive. And, you know, that's not a bad thing, but as you said, you do want to give everyone different cards, and these are going to be the perfect stamp set to do that, because you can do the same layout, the same cutting, but it's this actual sentiment that is different each time.
Absolutely.
So that's a really good point. What I'm doing is I have got a beyond juicy parakeet quick dry ink pad. So we can see it has stamped out absolutely beautifully, but you can see how dark that is.
Yes.
And that's because it really is a nice juicy ink pad. It could be a couple of reasons. It could be that it was just excess ink inside the stamp, or it could be that because it's a relatively new one and it's been sitting upside down too long, what's happened is the ink is just, doesn't fall into the lid, but it falls into the base of the stamping mat. So what I want to do is I'm going to do it again, but I'm only going to do one impression. So let's stamp it again here and then remove. Still a wee bit dark, but do you know what? We're good to go. It's still going to do the job. And then what I would do, I thought even for something like this, I'm still going to do the technique that I love to do, despite that there's loads out there. I'm going to go in, Joe, with my Ice Grey 2. So this is my classic, but you can use it with the tri-blends, and then I'm going to start to draw around all of this detail. Probably won't do it all, but I'll get it started, and then I'll show you what it looks like just shortly.
Sound awesome. Loads of people are chatting away. Lots of rock chat in the comments, Craig. Barbara's going to see Kiss next month. How awesome is that? That's amazing. Apparently they put on the most incredible concerts, Craig, Kiss. Jerry Johnson says their favourite rock song is a tie between Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin and Eric Clapton's Layla. What two great songs. Betty Goswell says I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett is their favourite. I think that's another cracking song. Who else we got here? Laura Simmons says Moody Blues, Yes, Rush, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. She even says, I've met Carl Palmer at his solo shows. She also loves Queen, but still loves Duran Duran, Adamant. That'd be a very different thing, wouldn't it? Adamant. And Brian Ferry, to name quite a few. Kaz says, I don't consider myself as a rocker, but I do love Papa Roach. And got to see them a few years ago when they came to the UK. Sounds wonderful. Laney says, don't give up your day job, Joe. I think that is in retaliation to my singing there. I won't give up my day job, Laney, because then you wouldn't get to see me if I gave up my day job, would I? Pam says, afternoon, everyone. My brush stamps, a foiled card pad, and 3D Christmas ornaments have arrived. Just waiting for the Christmas centerpiece dies now as well. I mean, it really is like Christmas has come early by the sounds of it, Pam. Don't forget about that Tenner Tuesday. £10 or dollars can get you a whole host of wonderful things over on our website. So make sure you get over onto the home screen there. Especially maybe you put a bit of a basket together and you want to top yourself up to that free shipping threshold, then that would be a great way to do it, because some awesome bargains over there for you at the minute. I love this, Craig. This has really made it look quite different, isn't it?
It does. It really does. And, you know, I hold no apologies for doing this technique again, because it can look completely different depending what you're drawing around, whether it's a sentiment, whether it's an image. And this is the Parakeet Quick Dry that I've used. And going round with the ice grey too, and I'm going round all of the edges. So even when it comes to the small snowflakes and even the stars, everything that I have stamped, I'm going to go around with the ice grey too. And then what will happen is it will still start to get a little bit lighter as the alcohol evaporates. But we can go in here. I'll not quite do this last bit, but let's do that one, going round. And then as you start to carry on, all that I would need to do is this bottom bit here. In these little stars, or some, it's not the stars, the snowflakes, what I've done is I've added little gems into the middle.
Beautiful.
So it's really nice, isn't it? Certainly with having that tealed look with the grey, really makes it look quite elegant when it comes to this one. So what I've done, I've cut that to 4 by 5.5, and also to give it a different bit of a focal look, I've done my matte layer onto black and also to silver Centura Pearl, but instead of making my layer matching all the way around my sentiment, I've given it an extra few, well, maybe about ½ an inch extra at the bottom. And it will become apparent in a moment by popping a few gems, and it just starts to break up the image, the sentiment, with the background that we're using. And it gives you a different play on the focal point that you are trying to achieve. And that, as I say, that will, you'll see exactly what I mean in a moment, how it's sort of, it brings your eyes down to the bottom and it pulls it up. Now, although you want to be reading from the top to the bottom, it's quite an interesting little technique to have your mats and layers a bit longer than you need when it comes to the length of them.
I haven't seen this before, Craig.
It's just something that just takes your eye. It doesn't take your eye off it, but what it just does, it takes a Polaroid type of effect there. Georgina's just said exactly the same as I explained that there. It gives you that effect. But same with black and silver Centura Pearl with some patterned paper here. 7 by 7 card blank. I'm going to pop that one on into the middle. I'm going to do a banner as well through the middle. And that I've cut to the exact same size as the side there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that in. But the reason I've cut it to the way that it is so that actually the same length as the square all the way round.
This is a bit unusual, this one, Craig.
It's a wee bit different, isn't it? A bit different. It was one of those that I was like, right, do I carry on with it? But I actually like the effect. Again, it gives you that sort of, I was right to say paranoid.
Paranoid is something completely different,
very,
isn't it?
something different. Polaroid, that's what I was trying to think. Gives it that
Shake
Polaroid.
it like a paranoid picture is not how the song went.
No, I did it. No. Yeah, definitely I can't even say it now. Polaroid. Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. It's only Tuesday. So what I'm going to do is let's press that one there. And then I've got a ribbon that I've already tied, a bow. And then what I've done is I've taken some teal and also a little bit of bright pink pearls. And as I always do, it doesn't matter how much the adhesive is sticky when it comes to the self-adhesive pearls. I'll always add a piece of tacky glue just to make sure that the pearls stay in place, and then we will also add our bow.
Sounds awesome. Diana says, I'm not a blue person, but I love this card. Laura Simmons says, Craig, the grey shadowing really makes the blue look more iridescent. It does. And actually, when the grey dries, Craig, it almost looks like you've gone round the stamped image with a fine liner almost, doesn't it? It really makes it stand out.
It does, it does. It's trickery to the eye without you having to do anything specific other than go around with Ice Grey 2. If you want to go a little bit darker, by all means, please do. But it's Ice Grey 2, as many of you know, that I use 9 times out of 10. And then I'm going to go in with my glue gel, and then you can either go at the corner, but I'm actually going to go right to the side here. And then there we go. This makes it look longer than it actually is. But what it also does with the pearls is it gives it that sort of tree trunk sort of look. As you can imagine, that would be where the tree trunk is. So it's guiding your eye all the way down. But there we go. 'Twas the night before Christmas on that one there. So that one, $29.94 or $41.70, should you wish to go for the 8-element stamp collection, which is all about the Christmas tree collection. Or if you are platinum, that comes all the way down to $23.95 or $33.36. It does work out that today's price, you're saving 25%. It did launch on the 11th of July, and it will also work out that you are paying for 6 and you're getting 2 free when it comes to these ones here. So really nice set there. So as I said before at the start, whether it's the front of the card, the back of the card, or inside of the card, it's going to work all the way around. Lots of different techniques that you can do, techniques that you'll find across on our YouTube time and time again. But I hope you enjoyed that card as much as I enjoyed making it.
Yeah, no, it really is an awesome, awesome project, that one, and something you're going to be able to do yourself at home. Right, something else that I need to talk to you about is the alcohol reinkers that we've got on the show. These are always so much fun. I can't wait to see what Jan does with these. In this particular collection, what you're going to get is you get the Nina Solar White cardstock. You'll also get the Finesse alcohol-proof pad for you too. Here they come. And then what you've got is you've got 8 reinkers in here. You're actually getting 4 of them for free in this particular collection. So it's a really great, affordable way to get hold of these. You're going to get the red, the lipstick, camo green, salad, emerald, sunshine, oak tree, and dark blue as well. They are the 8 colours that you'll get in there. You get the ink pad and the solar white, the Nina classic cardstock in there. It's the Nina Solar White cardstock you'll get. It's just a classic crest there. But yeah, loads of different techniques that you can do with those. I can't wait to see Jan get her hands on those in the later show. Question for you, Craig, from Pamela. She says, what is the standard size card in the UK? Here in the US, it's probably 5x7 for store-bought cards.
So here in the UK, the standard size would be A5, so half of A4. We have been doing, I would say second is round about a 6x6, but we have been doing a lot of 8x8s lately, and something that has been quite popular over, certainly about the last 12 months or so, are 7x7s. 7x7 and 8x8, I know you guys don't really get in the US, you certainly don't get 8x8 very easily, certainly with envelopes, but really, I would say A5 is something that's been a standard one for quite a long time. But then equally a 5x7 is a nice one. We don't tend to go smaller than 5x7. You know, some people do, but it's not something we tend to do. It's round about the 5x7. But certainly the A5 is the absolute most popular one right across the board. Awesome. Hope that answers your question. We've actually had a picture in, Craig, as well. Okay. Should we have a little look? It's quite an impressive picture, Craig. I will tell you. So,
Look, Rhiannon and Aidan have sent this in. Now, that is Brian May on the left at the back there. That's Adam Lambert in the centre there. And the one on the right, I'm hoping someone has Googled it, Roger Taylor. So yeah, Queen and Adam Lambert there. How impressive is that? Rhiannon and Aidan. I'm guessing they went to Scott to do the meet and greet at a concert or something. I'm jealous.
Looks at it. My mum and stepdad would be so jealous. My stepdad was a huge Queen fan, but even now, both my mum and stepdad, they really love having Adam Lambert in there as well. They've been to see their concerts and everything. I think they're wanting to go or try and go and see an upcoming one that they've got as well.
Absolutely. It is International Rock Day today. If you've got any pictures of you rocking out or at a rock concert, just send those pictures in to us, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. I mean, Rhiannon's just set the bar very high there. I think you'll agree. I find it hard to believe that PPE Pam wasn't a bit of a rocker back in the day, you know, Craig? Bit of a rocker. I can imagine her being a bit of a rocker. Yeah, I don't know, Pam, were you? Let me know. Yes, or you want to share with us your favourite rock songs, do let me know in the comments. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you are over on YouTube. If you're on YouTube as well, make sure you hit subscribe, and you'll know then, of course, and be informed when we go live every single time, which is 3 times a day. I know, so much fun to share with you here at Crafters TV. Right, what I want to do is just give you an opportunity to check your baskets out. Whilst you do that, I'm going to share with you all the details on how to shop and also Club Inspire.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
All the details there of how you can shop, and also Club Inspire. You know, I was telling you about Tenner Tuesday, the whole, a whole section of products over on our website available for £10 or dollars. Well, I need to tell you, you're going to have to get a blooming wriggle on because some of them are sold out already. The Everyday Celebrations paper pad, that was available. It's already gone. There's loads of other paper pads over there for you though. Even some of these shiny new ones. The Summer Sunset one's still available over there. Also, one of my absolute favourites, the Staycation paper pad, is still over there as well. So make sure you go and check that section out on the homepage of the website, and you will find a whole host of different things, dies, stamps, there's Spectrum Noir goodies over there as well. So a really great opportunity to go and grab yourself a bargain there. You'll see it on the homepage of the website. Lainey says, I saw Queen live at Wembley in 1974. Was a brilliant concert. I've still got the tickets in my memory box. I bet that was amazing. I'd have absolutely loved to have seen Freddie Mercury live. So a rock band that I haven't seen that I really wish I had an opportunity to, though, Craig, is the Rolling Stones. I love the Rolling Stones. Haven't seen them yet.
No.
No.
I really don't know much about rock music. The closest I know is whenever the WWE start to use some of the rock tunes, you know, for instance, like AC/DC, Highway to Hell, you know, Are You Ready for a Good Time, that sort of stuff. That's the only way that I tend to know a bit about rock. So, yeah, as we've established, I'm more of the ballads tunes. But don't get me wrong, you know, every now and again I do like a bit of rock. Not that I have here to waft about, but do you know what? Could give it a go. Rock. Sorry, Georgina? WWE entrance songs, any of them rock. Undertaker used to come out to keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Come on!
Limp Bizkit. So when he went through his spell of being the American badass.
Can you say that? I don't know if you can say that.
That was his character.
Okay.
That was his character. So he came out with that song. If I'm not allowed to say that, I do apologise for any naughty words that I've said there that may have offended you. It wasn't intended. It was just the Undertaker's character. So he came out to rock music, and yeah, there'll have been a couple other. But we'll just move on in case I get hauled out by my neck in a moment or two before landing myself in it.
Do you know what Aisha just pointed out? It's not Tenner Tuesday over on the website, you know, Craig, because if you're a platinum member, it's £8 or $dollar Tuesday, isn't it? Because you still get your discount on those.
Enough, yeah.
So I mean, Ater Tuesday doesn't really sound. It sounds like you've just eaten all of Tuesday. Ater Tuesday, doesn't it?
Tuesday.
But yeah, you will still get your discount. Aisha said she snapped up so many bargains over there in the $8 section that she had enough for free shipping. I mean, free shipping.
Wow.
And a whole host of $8 deals or £8 deals. Make sure you go over there and have a look. There is, I mean, the prices are so good, there isn't much of it. So I would definitely get over there and take advantage of that right away. Right, what's next then, Craig?
Right, let's have a look at these brush lettering stamps that launched just not that long ago. To be more precise, they launched on the 12th of July. So these, no, they never. They launched on the 5th of July. These ones here, so I've got a little bit of info that I actually don't need on my card here, so ignore what I said there. They did launch on the 5th of July. These are our brush lettering stamp collection. Now, price today, $47.94 or $59.70. That works out that you're saving 25%. It also works out as you buy 6 and you're getting 2 free. There's 4 Christmas and 4 all occasion. Within the Christmas, the Happy Holidays is an exclusive to us at Crafters TV/our website. So it's the only place you're going to find them, and that one is available to us here in the UK and you guys Europe. So if you are platinum, that comes down to $38.35 or it comes down to $47.76. And these have got 8 sets, but within each stamp set you get 2 stamps, and it's brush lettering effect, so you stamp over your background sentiment. You can use them separate if you want, mix and match if you want to create your own different words, but this is the idea of them. So let's have a look at Merry Christmas. So we can see on this one here 2 separate ones. So you're going to stamp your Merry out, and then you're going to come along in some kind of darker tone with the Christmas and stamp right across the middle. Right across the middle at an angle, jaunty angle if you want, completely separate if you want. You don't have to do it the way that they're intended. But the same idea runs all the way throughout. So you've got Christmas wishes. You have then got season's greetings. Then you have got Happy Holidays. So this is the one that's an exclusive to us at Crafters TV and our website. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go into our all occasion. So we've got Happy Birthday. We've got thank you so very much. We have then got hello from me to you. And then we've also got thinking of you. So you've got these ones here. So this is where you've got your 4 that are Christmas, 4 that are all occasion. And these make the most delightful cards or projects such as these. So Happy Holidays. Love this Christmas card here with your blues, but with your lilacs effect as well as your flower form and foam. Looks exquisite. sticking along the Christmas line here by doing banner borders within the middle and using your edgeable dies.
Sort of paler tones underneath, it really pops, doesn't it, Craig?
It does. Sometimes you initially think that the background needs to be darker. It doesn't always need to be. For instance, this occasion, do the backdrop lighter, for instance, happy, then come over the top with your script, with your font or your brush lettering, such as birthday, within a darker colour. And it doesn't have to be black, Joe. You know, when we say darker, it could be navies, it could be greys, it could be maybe things like grasshoppers, but as long as it's kind of a more of a darker tone. And then within this one here, because you know what I'm like on Wake Up Call, you know, I always go over my time that I have for each section. Well, on this occasion, I actually ran out of time when it comes to prepping this next card. So I'm going to show you the idea, the concept. We're going to do heat embossing. Then when it comes to the finished topper that we made, I'll show you a finished card that you could kind of replicate if you wanted to. But it starts off, what we're going to do is use our white smooth stamping card, Joe. I'm going to stamp the back with my quick dry damson wine, and then I'm going to use my opaque pigment. We're going to use the Happy Holidays, and we're going to heat emboss the word holidays, but I want it really, really black. So I'm going to use my jet black pigment and black embossing powder. And that's really going to be striking against the damson wine. The reason I'm using quick dry is because I want it to dry quick. I don't want any embossing powder to stick to the happy. So that's why I'm going to use the quick dry, Joe.
You'll not be happy, will you, if you get embossing powder and you're happy?
No, I won't be. No, I don't want it to be like that.
You don't indeed. Sean says, ha ha ha, Joe and Craig, I love it when you are on together. Well, I love it when we're on together as well, Craig.
I do as well.
Oh, good.
I really do.
Charlotte Clark says, good morning from Georgia. I hope you are all doing well, enjoying watching CC and also shopping on HSN. Already ordered some of those $10 goodies as well. Definitely get yourself over there and have a look at them because there's loads. I've got a couple, do you know what? I'm just going to stay there. I'm just going to grab a couple of the other bits I've got here. Okay, I've been for a run this morning and I'm going to level with you. I am very sore. Very, very sore. I think my stretching game is not as good as it could be the last week or so, and it's left me quite sore. So things like double-sided dies over there, massive creator card dies as well, which are amazing. Get those for $10 or £10. Even things like colour blend pencils are over there as well. Lots of paper pads on there too, so definitely go snap them up. Not a huge amount of most of it, I'll be honest with you, because it is kind of like a little clearance section, but it's only for today. So don't think about coming back tomorrow and grabbing it. You'll need to get those today if you want them, which is fantastic. It's lovely. I love a little surprise sale.
I do as well, because even I wasn't expecting it until I came in this morning, because I worked my way through what we call it a poll. It's the products that we have that I'm going to have on the show, and I worked my way through it yesterday, deciding what we're going to have on and what we're going to do. Obviously, I was doing that in between Wake Up Call. No, it wasn't. I was doing it in between Monday Makers yesterday, and I came in this morning to find out that we've added that Tenner Tuesday. So win-win for all of you.
Win a chicken dinner.
What I'm going to do, George, is very quickly to explain this. Although this is quick dry, I'm still giving this a little bit of a heat with my heat tool, just to ensure it is completely dry. And that I mean by it's not wet in any way, because what we're away to do now is come in with our holidays over the top, and we're going to stamp that using our jet black pigment ink pad.
Awesome. Sounds great. Anyway, we've got loads more pictures coming in, by the way, Craig. We'll share some of those with you very shortly. Yeah. If you want to keep sending them in to us, of course you can. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you send them into. Because, of course, it is International Rock Day today as well. Maybe as a little treat, we'll show you Debbie's owl that she tried to draw on an actual rock as well at some point, Craig. You haven't seen this yet, have you?
I've not seen this, no.
You're in for a treat. I'm not working with Debbie this week, I don't think. I feel like they're like buses shows with myself and Debbie. Yeah. Well, I mean, as in like how frequent. Is Debbie Fisher tomorrow? Is it? Oh, I didn't know this. Let me check. I'm going to look right now. Sure. It is. It's Debbie Fisher tomorrow.
There you go, Joe.
Amazing. And it's a craft vault tomorrow as well. How exciting! So we've got that for you. It's going to be a great day.
That is
What
going to
a
be
week
a
it's
good
been.
day. I know so much over. You're saying it's going to be a craft vault, Joe, just before wake up call. I don't tend to look at the next wake up call products that I could choose from until after the one I'm doing. So for instance, I won't look at tomorrow's until after I've done this
After
show.
today, right.
But I did know that there is a craft vault. So there's going to be some goodies to choose from
Yeah,
tomorrow.
and it's not any old craft vault either, Craig. It's a very, very special craft vault because it is a Spectrum Noir craft vault, which will be amazing.
Indeed.
And we've also got an amazing. We'll also have an amazing Creative Cravings for you as well tomorrow night. So it's going to be amazing. Make sure you're there. Do not miss out.
Definitely not. You don't want to miss out for sure. It's going to be a cracking day tomorrow, that's for sure. I'm only got wake up call tomorrow, but as I've been saying, well, I was about to say it all week. It's only Tuesday, I know, but some great shows we've got planned over the next couple of weeks. So if I'm not on a lot this week, I am at home, busy beavering away, getting things prepped and sorted. And it's always worthwhile checking out all of our Instagrams or Facebook, but I will always give you little sneak peeks and teasers as to what to expect.
Yeah, it's all. I mean, Christmas has been amazing so far, but it's fair to say it's ramping up a gear, isn't it, Craig? Very soon. So lots and lots of excitement to come. I'll be back on Sunday evening for a very special show. Not allowed to tell you any more about that at the moment.
Do you know what I can tell you about Sunday?
What can you tell me?
Unfortunately, guys, if you don't like watching me, you've got me on Sunday afternoon as well. I'm coming back to do the 3 p.m/10 a.m. show on Sunday with
You'll be here with George.
It's a masterclass, Sarah's signature, and it's all about the garden party.
Ah, nice. That'll be an awesome show.
So that's going to be my first full dedicated show on garden party.
Vicky is wondering if there might be some giggles with me and Debbie working together tomorrow. I think that is an absolute 100%, 100% likelihood.
There will be, for sure. You can't have used to together and not have any giggles.
Absolutely.
It's near impossible. Be something wrong if there is no giggles, that's for sure. Now what I'm doing now is I'm enhancing that heat emboss. So once again, my trusted Ice Grey 2. And what I'm doing is I'm going around, and I am doing this quite quick, I'm going around my black heat embossed layered. So I'm not going around my damson layer, which is happy. I am only going to go around the black embossed layer. That's enhancing the layers, the script, the brush-like. But what it also does is it gives you that additional shadowed effect. Oh, he says I didn't want to go around that one. Oh well, I'll just ignore
What you like.
What I like.
I haven't worked with the Robinson for ages. Hopefully she'll be back with us very soon. Michelle says stocked up on paper pads on the tenner Tuesday. I got loads for $10. Oh yeah, if you are a paper pad fiend, then absolutely. Get yourself over there to that section on the website. You'll find loads of awesome stuff in there. Evelyn says, I love watching you, Craig. There you go.
Thank you, guys. Well, you've got me all Saturday, me and Joe together, and then, yeah, I'm back on Sunday for the masterclass, which is the 3 p.m. show or 10 a.m. Eastern show. And it's going to be myself and George again. So it'll only be the second full 2-hour show that I've done with George. In the past, the last one was actually just lately, last week. So it's going to be good.
It's going to be great, is what it's going to be. Happy holidays.
Look at that. So we've done our quick dry damson wine in the purple on that backdrop, which is happy. Then what I've done is black heat embossing with the word holiday, and I've still gone around it with my Ice Grey 2, which of course is optional. But then if you want to bring in some of your glitter and snowflake background papers, start to incorporate some of your poinsettias. They don't always have to be red, they can be white if you want, but then that can become a topper that you've got on your card. And then colour theme it as well, but mix and match, you know, some of the words that you've got, because you can 100% do that. But let's have a look at the boards again, just to give you another idea as to what to expect if you've maybe not seen them before. So within the set, you get 8 in total, 8 sets, and then each one you get 2 stamps that work with this effect here. So we've got Merry and Christmas, 2 separate stamps. So what you're then going to be doing is you're going to be overlaying like I've done a moment ago. But please don't think you have to do it lengthways. If you want to do them maybe at a different angle, if you maybe want to have Christmas further down, you absolutely can. There's no rules. You can go all creative and bold as to what you want to do. Sticking with the Christmas, you've got Christmas wishes. We've also got season greetings. And then what we've also got, which is an exclusive to us at Crafters Companion, Crafters TV / our website, is Happy Holidays. So that's the 4 Christmas that you get, and then you get 4 of your non-Christmas, which is Happy Birthday. You've got Thank You. You have got Hello from me to you. And then you've also got, last but not least, Thinking of You. So these are really nice sentiments to have, either as a standalone, as the focal point of your card, or the inside of your card. But that's your brush, letter and stamp collection. 16 elements in total. So as I said before, 8 packs, but within each pack you get 2 stamps, which gives you the 16 elements. Everyone today is going to be paying $47.94 or $59.70. So that's going to give you the saving of £15.98 or $19.90. But you know what that means when it comes to being platinum. That initial saving there gives you 25%. However, the platinum comes down to £38.35, $47.60. But of course, if you are across in Europe, then you need to either go to crafterscompanion.co.uk here in the UK.com for you guys stateside. And if you are Central Europe, then you're going to go to .eu, where all your prices will be across there in euros, where you could be shopping. You'll be getting the exact same things as we get here in the UK, and you guys get stateside. It's just going to be in your currency. That's the only difference.
Absolutely, it is. Now, talking about great deals, I really want to let you know about the Out of This World deal this week. So it is the large storage binder. Now, these are amazing because you can use these for storing lots of different things. Now, the deal that we've got for you today comes with not 1 but 2 of the magnetic panels that you've got in here as well. 2 packs, I should say. Each pack has 3 panels, so it means that you've got 6 panels that you can store your dies onto in here. You can store them by season, collection. It's completely up to you. Then you've got the option as well, if you want to, of storing your stamps on the back. You can actually pop stamps onto the back of the magnetic panels too. But it really is the perfect way to store all of your different dies, because die is one of those things that, so long as you look after them, I mean, they are absolutely going to last you a lifetime. You'll get 2 packs in there, as well as the binder itself. I think you're only paying for the binder here, aren't you, in this particular configuration? You are. The panels are free, so £14 worth, or what, $20 worth of magnetic panels coming to you for free in there. It's awesome quality as well. I know so many of you choose to store your dies and stamps in this particular way. We are being referred to, I feel like we need to get some t-shirts made, Craig, the dynamic duo. That's what we seem to be getting called a lot at the moment.
Do we?
I think we do. I think I need to get that picture of us printed out for home as well, Craig, of us in our shiny shirts.
Oh yeah.
I think it needs to go in my little work cubby hole in my on my store. I've got units at home and they're all themed, Craig. So I have a holiday one, I've got a Eurovision one, I've got a work one. I think I need our little shiny shirt picture printed to go in the work one. I think it's only a matter of time, Craig. It really is. Yeah, loads coming up. Don't forget about £10, $10 Tuesday, those deals that are happening over there as well. Oh, we've had more pictures in because it's International Rock Day and Roll as well. Kim has sent us in a picture at a Rush concert. Oh, I'm not familiar with Rush.
I'm not.
Maybe they're sort of a very US-centric rock band, Craig. I'm not sure. That looks awesome, though. Oh, I can't wait to go back to a big concert, Craig. Do you know what? From Monday, Craig,
yep,
big concerts are back.
I know, and the nightclubs are open.
and the nightclubs are open. Are you going to be out there on the dance floor, Craig, on Monday?
I'm going to be at the discotheque there, getting my beat on,
Are
getting my
you?
groove on.
Sounds amazing. Carolyn is someone that's been getting her beat on by the looks of it. Here's a picture of Carolyn with Brian May from Queen. How amazing is that? We've had another one in here as well. It's Carolyn again, but she didn't tell us who these people are. We think it's still Queen. We can't be sure. This is Roger from Queen as well in the next one here. I think it does, yes. How amazing are these pictures? But wait for the last one, apparently. No introduction needed here. Carolyn, obviously a massive Queen fan, with the man, the legend, Freddie Mercury there as well. This was all in the 80s.
It was in the 20s.
How amazing are those pictures? Really, really are. Any pictures you've got, please keep getting them in. Do let me know. He's got a question from Jen coming, Craig, and I've never heard anything like this. Anyone ever use a die so much that it's gone dull and won't cut? Can it be sharpened again? I mean, I guess that a lot of this, would this be dependent on how you'd stored it, Craig?
100%.
More so than how much you've used it.
Yeah, I've never, in all the years, have I ever heard of that. That instantly to me is all about storing it, whereas you've maybe got, I don't know, it's maybe in packaging, it's maybe just been building with other products of that on it. That's the only thing I can think of, because cutting into your plate, it's not going to dull because it's cutting in. Although the plate is obviously plastic, it is still cushioning the die, and it's all really, the dies aren't sharp. It's not the die that does the die cutting, it's actually the pressure of the die cutting machine. So I have never heard of that. I would say, no, dies can't be resharpened because, again, they're not sharp to start with. It's just a raised area. So you've stumped me on that one.
Maybe let us know how you've stored it, Jen.
Yeah.
And also what you're using it through, what your sandwich combination is like. Because who knows, maybe, depending on the manufacturer of the die, maybe the die is ever so slightly thinner than the other dies you're using, so maybe it needs a shim or something in there, Craig. Could it be something along those lines?
Yeah, absolutely one of those lines, 100%. So yeah, if you do that, Jen, do let us know.
Yes.
But as far as sharpening dies, no, because they're all just raised areas. They're not actually sharp. It's the Gemini or your die cut machine that does the cutting. With the
Awesome.
pressure.
Well, I hope that helps, Jen. Do let us know and we'll try and help you out with that one. Right, I want to give you some more details. I want to share with you all the details on how you can shop, but also US shipping. Here, take a look.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
All the details there on US shipping and also how to shop. We've just thought of mixed it up a bit, and we just thought we'd sort of, take a moment, Craig, and sit and have a little bit of a chat. Why do you look like you're? No, it's something about those pillows, the way you're sat between them. You look like getting slight Hugh Hefner vibes.
Genuine Muppet skin.
Muppets, no, it really isn't. No Muppets were harmed in the making of these pillows, I can assure you.
I just thought we'll mix it up a bit while we went to that VT and that there. I thought I'll come and have a little sit down with you, read your comments, see what you're all saying before we come on and do the last demo.
We was just sat chatting about Saturday, weren't we, and how excited we are, because I wasn't meant to be here, Craig wasn't meant to be here, but we're both here for a full-on Super Saturday. We were talking about the craft along. We got a bit carried away with ourselves, didn't we, Craig?
Yeah, I better apologise for you on that one. The craft along isn't with the gnomes just yet. It's actually the floral spray. So it's the floral spray collection that we've got as part of the craft along on Saturday. So that was my fault. I should read my own writing. Next time I will. But there is a Nature Garden gnome craft along coming very, very soon. 29th. In fact, thank you, Georgina, 29th of this month. It's all about Nature Garden gnomes collection. But this Saturday with the craft along with myself and Joe is going to be all about the floral spray, which, if anything, actually, because I've done the launch, I am really, really looking forward to that one as well. So hopefully you will too.
Yeah, that'll be absolutely awesome. We started a bit of a chat, the sharpening of dyes or anything you can do. Kathy Lear had a suggestion, which was running them through with some aluminium foil, Craig. Some kitchen foil.
Yeah, what you just need to always remember is the fact that, again, it's not actually a cutting point. It is just to do with the pressure. So things like your aluminium and that's going to work a treat for your guillotine, although our guillotines are self-sharpening, but maybe paper trimmers or that, always give the tin foil, aluminium foil a shot.
Give it a go.
But when it comes to dyes, it's to do with the pressure.
There you are. I'm sure Jen will get back to us and let us know what was happening. Yeah. Right, don't forget what's coming up today. There's loads, isn't there, Craig, coming up for the rest of the day?
There really, really is. So we've still got one demonstration to do that we're away to do just in a moment or two, which is all about the Gemini Centerpiece die collection. But what we've got coming up after Wake Up Call, Joe's here for the remainder of today, but then so is Jan. So Jan, she's going to be in with a masterclass. Now, masterclass and launch party later on. Think of it as one great big show, but it's been split into two. So masterclass is 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time, and you know what Jan's like, and you know the way she explains things, and her techniques and her demonstrations. You're going to absolutely adore what she's got planned. And then continuing again when it comes to the launch party, which is 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, or 11 a.m. Pacific Time. Again, lots of the same ideas, techniques and that, but completely different to what you're going to see demo-wise from Jan in the first hour. So it is going to be a really, really good and fun, kind of jealous I'm not doing it, masterclass / launch party as well.
Absolutely, it's going to be loads and loads of fun. I need to let you know that the Tenner Tuesday that's going on at the moment, we're losing products left, right and centre over there. The Kirsten Buddy bag was on there from Totally Tiffany. That has gone now as well. I know some of the paper pads are going. I would urge you straight after the show to get over there and have a little look. Might be a great way as well if you're shopping ahead from products today or over the next couple of days to get across there and have a look, especially if you're looking to top yourself up to that $125 shipping threshold, so definitely worth having a look at. Pamela Evans has come back to me. She says, Joe, Rush is a Canadian rock band. Their heyday was the 70s. They really aren't super popular in the US, though they do have fans. There you are. Now we know. What's your favourite gig you've ever been to, Craig? Do you know?
Well, you know who?
The Queen.
The Queen herself.
Queen Celine,
Queen
of course,
Celine.
but any particular one?
Myself and my friend went to see her 2 years ago at Hyde Park in London when she was headlining the Hyde
This was the
Park.
same one I was at, wasn't it?
That's right. I think potentially that was my favourite one. That was my favourite. I think it was the buzz, it was the atmosphere. London was roasting. It was so many
hot.
people. Sorry?
It was so hot that week, that weekend. And also, it'd been Barbara Streisand the night before and then Celine Dion the next day. I mean, what a weekend. The weather is coming back, Craig, as well, you know. It is going to be scorcho this week here in the UK. We're looking at 25, 26 Celsius, which is what, mid-70s Fahrenheit, I think, towards the end of this week. It's going to be gorgeous. I reckon Saturday, Craig, I know we've talked about it a few times, between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m, we should get out and go for an ice cream, that ice cream parlour up the road. What do you think?
That's a good idea. We've been saying that for a while.
Let's do it on Saturday. It's going to be a perfect day for that.
It's going to be such a perfect day as well. So, although I'm in, of course, all the Saturday, before I come in the Sunday, my plan, I keep saying this every weekend, every time I get, and Sarah Jane, she'll be laughing, our social media guru, because her and her husband are my new neighbours. They're just round the corner. And I keep saying I'm going to finish off my front garden, and I never get round to it. To be fair, it's to do with the weather and that, but there we go. Sunday, before I come into work for masterclass, I'm going to try my best to get started into the front garden, get more of it done.
Have you got your stones down yet?
No, I've not got them down yet, no. So there's one pallet that's actually, I've decanted to the side of my house, and there's still another pallet that's been there for about...
How many pallets? How big's your front garden?
Well, it's not big, but in total there's 20 bags of white stones.
You need to get a man in, Craig. Get a man in, that's what the solution to everything. Painting, get a man in. Or a woman, of course, you know, if there are female tradespeople available.
That's the insulting bit you've just said.
Let's go with get a person in, there we go.
Get a person in. No, why, when I can save myself some money and do it myself?
Well, I mean, we're weeks in and it's still not happened, so case in point.
Well, yeah, touche. Touche on that one. Can't argue that, can I? Can't argue that one. Will we have a look and see what we're going to do with this very last demonstration? Let's do it. Now, these ones, Joe, when these all occasion versions launched not too long ago, you guys went nuts for them because they're so fun, they're so creative and so different as well. So what we've done is we've brought back, well, we've not brought them back, we've brought you our Christmas version. This is our Christmas Centerpiece die collection. So we've got 6 elements in total, and you're getting your 12 sheets of acetate as well. So this acetate, this is your heat-proof acetate. So yes, it's good for heat embossing and foiling. It's good for the front of your shakers, anything like that. What I wouldn't use it for is construction, your boxes, your card bases, because it's a thinner acetate. So your heavyweight acetate that you would use for your construction is round about a 220 micron. That's nowhere near it. So that's what you're going to keep this for, as I say, all those reasons, heat embossing, maybe the fronts of shakers, etc., etc.
SJ says, ha ha ha, get that garden sorted, Craig.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think it would be long before she said something. I know, I need to. I will do. It's blocking my drive.
I'd offer to come around and give you a hand, but I just don't do manual labour. Sorry, Craig.
No, that's okay. No, it's one of those. If there was someone
I'm great at washing and ironing. If you need any help there, I'll be round. But any lifting,
no,
not for me.
No, it's one of those things that I wouldn't have someone else helping me because they'll not do it the way that I want to do it. And then it'll just annoy me and I'll end up redoing what that person's just done. So thank you for the offer, but no, you're okay. I'll do it myself. Mind you, Sarah Jane's not offered. She keeps commenting every time I see her. Garden's not done. Garden's not done. She's not offered to help. She's a woman.
It's your garden, Craig.
She's my friend. You're my friend.
I am your friend. Sorry, no, I wasn't. I was just saying. I mean, I just don't do manual labour. What can I say? Just got to a point in my life where me and manual labour, I've decided we're not. It's not something I'm really into.
If that's the point of your life you are at, then that's absolutely fine. You're well entitled to that one, for sure, Joe. I'm not quite there yet. I'm still at the, if I can do it myself and save myself a few pounds, I'll do that. Not because I'm Scottish and I'm tight, that most people say. I just think, why would I pay someone to do it when I can do it myself?
There you are.
There you go. Centerpieces. This one's here. Let's have a look at the boards. So I start to go over the details here. So I'll go over the rest of the details while I'm showing you these ones here. So today's price for everything you've seen a moment ago and what I'm showing you now is £41 here in the UK or $50 for you guys stateside. If you are platinum, that comes down to £32.80. And then if you are cross stateside, that comes down to $40. So crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu, that is the place for you to go. But whether it's the deer scenes, whether it's Santa and the reindeers going over the houses, could be the baubles, we've seen the snowflakes, some of them will go vertical, some of them will go horizontal, but you can determine where you want them to go. You can dictate if they're going to be more of a slant, at an angle, completely and entirely up to yourself. It also means it doesn't just have to be square cards. If you're wanting to do longer cards, DL cards, do them wider, then you can do. But let's show you some of the things that you can also do. So again, DL cards, as we were just saying a moment ago, you can then cut in and you can start to do your
That's a lovely card, dear.
It is dear, isn't it?
Oh, what a lovely card, dear.
You've a Gemini Midi, dear. But what you can then do is do them side by side too. You don't just have to use them all individual one centerpiece, but then use them as a bowed effect within your cards and your projects. This one being on black with your gilding waxes and the baubles. How elegant does that one look? And then on this one here, incorporating some of the elements that were from last year's Nativity collection. See how well that looks and complements just perfectly. So you can be doing your basic shape cards, your concept cards, all these different ones that you can be doing if you so wish, but they're even simpler to actually get creative with. So what I'm going to do is let's go in with a 6x6 card blank, and I'm going to go in with the sprigs of holly. And what you'll find with each of these ones, you've got your outside edge, there's no cutting edge, it is all in the centre. So your holly and all these little aperture parts, these are all die cut, which they're going to die cut out. So that means, Joe, wherever I pop my centerpiece, that detail is going to cut underneath it, and it's going to leave all these additional areas exposed because it's going to stay connected by all the little die cut pieces.
Evelyn says, I laid my own flagstone patio a few years ago. Wouldn't be able to do that now. Gosh, I don't think I've ever been able to do that. Do you know why I don't do any kind of manual labour or DIY, Craig?
Why's that?
Because I think I've never done it, and I think I'd be hopeless at it.
Do you think
so? You just pick your battles sometimes, don't you?
You do, don't you?
And I just think, decorating and that sort of stuff is just that's not my battle at the moment.
No, and if you don't feel like doing it, you don't feel up to doing it, then...
The thing was, like something like painting, for instance, Craig, I just know I would paint something and there would just be paint everywhere.
Yeah.
And I would spend more time removing the paint from the areas I didn't want it, I would actually do in the painting.
I detest painting.
Do you?
It's not so bad if you're going over a colour with another colour. But see if you're doing white on white and see trying to work out where you've painted, where you've missed, is it dry?
Why would you paint it white if it's already white?
Well, sometimes you want to give it a freshened coat.
Oh. I mean, I only see the point of painting if you're going to change the colour, to be honest.
But then, if you've got white walls or...
Would be me going out and buying this shirt again just because I fancied a fresh one. No?
I know what you're saying, but if your walls are white or ivory or a specific colour and you want to give them a freshen up, you're going to go over with that colour again. You don't always want to change your colour theme of your walls, but sometimes they need a freshen up.
Oh, there you are.
None of you... Absolute rubbish, the three of you, George, Georgina...
George is
George.
agreeing with you.
Sorry, George.
Yeah, don't turn on George.
Georgina
agrees with me.
We've got just over 10 minutes to go. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes, you've got your walls a specific colour and you want to decorate, you want to give it a freshen up. You don't want to change the colour, just to freshen up, so you go over with that same colour again. To me, that's normal. No, see, Georgina, if I'm painting, sometimes I'll maybe change the colour if I want something completely different. But no, sometimes I just want to. Oh, I didn't know anything about that sort of paint.
Apparently there's paint that goes on pink and dries white. Who knows? My apartment at the moment, Craig, is all white. And
all white?
It's all white. But also, it's not when they put the apartments up. Well, they didn't put them up because it was a mill. It's old. So when they converted it, when they paint it, they don't paint it with proper paint. I know it sounds really ridiculous, but it's basically like a chalky base layer paint which allows the plaster to breathe so it doesn't crack. But the problem is, like, literally you breathe on it and it marks. So it just marks absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
So maybe I am gonna have to paint white over white, but with like something with a bit more gloss in it, so I can wash it.
I think you're going to have to go all white for those ones. What I've done, so we can see I've created my centerpiece within the middle. I've taken 2 pieces of pattern cardstock and I've gone through with the die once again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my own bit of overlapping and overlaying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the green first. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to fussy cut all the way round. Well, I'm not doing much fussy cutting as such. What I'm doing is I'm following that slight embossed line that you get all the way around. And I'm doing that all the way around. So let's do this one here.
Wendy Frederick agrees with you. She says, I understand what Craig is saying and I agree. There you are, Craig.
Thank you, Wendy. Yeah, I know everyone's different. I can't see why, on this occasion, why you and Georgina can't see what I'm trying to say. Now Georgina's backtracking now. Oh, she's backtracking.
She says she's not backtracking, but it sounds a lot like she's backtracking to me, Craig.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds like she's backtracking, for sure.
I mean, she's basically wheeling herself out the gallery backwards on her swivel chair right now, is what's happening, I think.
Oh, we're all turning.
She said she's just going to keep her mouth shut, Craig, for the rest of the day.
There's only 10 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, we get on so well here. We genuinely do, by the way, that wasn't sarcasm.
Dee says, Craig, I get it. Joe, if the shirt has been worn to look like it should be in the dumpster, but you love the shirt, you get a new shirt. That is a very, very good point.
What a really good way to explain that. See, you get that, Joe, don't you?
I do get it now, yeah.
You do get it.
Do you ever buy clothes, Craig, and wish you'd bought 2 of them?
Yeah.
Because you love them so much, but they just, they wash or they wear or, you get a stain on it, you think, oh gosh, if only I bought 2 of those.
Yeah. There's times that I get like that, actually. Because I love it that much, you end up washing it that much. But just after a wee while, it doesn't seem
it's not the same,
new,
is it?
Does it?
Mm.
No, it doesn't seem as new. So I get
Maybe that's the time to repaint it. There we go. We live and learn.
We do indeed. We learn by these things.
We do also need to get a demo of the show in before the end of the show as well. So we'll finish this one first, will we?
Yeah, of course we can.
We've got 9 minutes.
I'll just be a wee minute or 2. So what I've done there is I've done bits of fussy cutting. So I'm going to overlap certain areas. Now, obviously, this is a slight time-consuming craft to do. If you wanted to go in just with your white cardstock and then do colouring, then of course you can do. But it can be quite a fun technique to do by picking out certain parts. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in now with my, so I think is it that way? Can't remember which way I was going to do it. That's it. So I'm going to go in here, and then what I'm going to do.
Are you having a little giggle?
Yeah.
Why?
Because just
What's that bit you've cut out there? Oh, the berries. For all the bits you could have cut out, Craig, seriously. Back in the room, back in the room, back in the room. Right.
I'm actually crying. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm tired.
You're tired. It's only Tuesday.
I know. That's what's the worrying thing.
Right. Beautiful, beautiful card.
It's press that into place.
Oh gosh! Oh. Right, should we? Oh, we're gonna have to get the card of the show done, Craig, because we've only got 6.5 minutes left on the show. Right. Oh, come on, you can do this. You can get this finished.
I'm gonna.
SJ says, I can't see it. Stop looking at it. Stop looking at it. Oh, stop looking at it. Should we just do this? Are you gonna finish this, or are we gonna just move on from this? I think we might just have to move on. Let's not put it in for card of the show because it is definitely going to win.
Do you know what? There we go.
Okay. Oh, I mean, that looks so much better. That's better. Whew. Right. Card of the show, Craig.
I can't even remember what I've done.
That one looks better, I must say, than the other one.
What else? What else did I do? I done. Oh, mine's gone. My mind's gone. We've done the brush lip. What did I do with the? Oh, I can't even find. What did I do? Oh, jeez.
Do you know what, Craig? For once, right? I hadn't caught on for a change, because usually I'm the one that's over there stifling the laughs away, and I think it was a good minute or so before I realised. I feel like maybe I'm maturing.
Maybe. I can't find the brush lettering bit that I done.
Deb says, I think this beats Debbie's wax incident.
Debbie's wax incident.
Yeah. Are you just gonna? I feel like we're just watching someone look for their keys trying to leave the house at the moment. It's what it feels like.
So not this card, but
it was the same style, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Patty says, I love those berries, Craig.
Oh, you know when you actually get a really, really sore stitch from laughing? Right. Number one, we done with the Christmas tree stamp set here. Then it was the centerpiece. So the centerpiece is what we did. So we didn't do the card, focusing on the happy holidays that we'd done within the middle. That's what we done. And then number three is what we done with the centerpieces.
Awesome. Get
So that
voting.
was
1, 2, or
3.
3. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion over on YouTube. That woke the comments up for sure, Craig. Social media was going a bit quiet there for a second, but not anymore. You've sprung everyone into action. Loads that you can do with these though, Craig, isn't there? I think, you can think about using them as a central panel, but concepts-wise, there's so many different things.
There really is so many things that you can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out a few of the basic concepts that we can do. But let's show you some of the black and white alternatives. So it doesn't have to be straight down the centre of your card blanks. It can be all your fancy card layers if you want. You've still been able to use them in your concept cards that you can see here. But then what about another kind of pop-out version that you can see here, side by side, double gatefold, side by side here. But then do your little, kind of like your theatre cards that you can do, your wrap-round cards that you can do, one-sided, kind of like a DL stepper card. You can do your Z fold cards as well. There is so many different things. Your shakers, you've got your little bags as well that you can do. All of these ones you can do, and so much more. What about little boxes too? So don't just think of them as the centerpiece for your cards. You know, it could be your concept cards, your wrap cards, your pop-out cards, your boxes, etc., etc. All these different things that you can be doing using the Centerpiece 6 weeks collection, where you've got 6 elements in total. You're also getting your 12 sheets of acetate as well. And then what you're also getting is you're going to be, well, you're getting the acetate, but you're also getting the 6 actual die sets. £41 here in the UK, $50. Platinum, you are £32.80 or $40 for you guys stateside. And you can go across, for you guys Central Europe, you can go across to crafterscompanion.eu, and that's where all your prices will be in euros.
Don't forget as well about Tenner Tuesday. That's not what it's called, that's what I'm calling it. Tenner basically is a colloquialism, isn't it, for £10 essentially. There are loads of brilliant products over on the website. There's a whole section where just for today, £10 or $10 gets you a whole host of brilliant things. Double-sided dies, creative card dies. There's even things like Spectrum Noir products available over there. And one of my all-time favourite paper pads is actually in there, the Staycation one. This one's in there as well, which is the Summer Sunset. There are lots of things in that section that are very low stock. So definitely get yourself over there and have a look at all the things that are in there and snap up a bargain. You can use your Club Inspired discount as well. I'm going to call it, Craig, card number 3 is the winner of the show.
I knew that would happen. I knew that would happen, hence why I brought it with me. Card number 3.
What a beautiful card.
There you go. Lovely berries. No, I didn't bother bringing the other ones, Georgina, because I knew all of you at home would be voting for that one. I just knew it. I knew it. Joe, thank you so much. That was, well, a great show in general, but yes, an unintentional good giggle at the end.
It was great.
A lot of fun as well. At least George and Georgina loved it as well, because they had the giggles too. I'm glad you find it funny as well. Thank you for joining myself and Joe for Wake Up Call. Joe's going to be back just shortly with Jan. That's going to be for Masterclass and then a launch party. I'm going to see you right back here, same time tomorrow, where we're going to do it all over again for the midweek edition of Wake Up Call with Craig. Have a good day, and I will see you then. Bye.